But the reason for the tournament, starting out with the tournament today, is, so it's a kind of a full circle thing almost. Because the first Fire Pro show I ran on Twitch was a tournament called, because obviously PWG have BOLA, so we have BOFA.
Forgot how much I love your Fire Pro naming stuff.
And so it's been a while. It's been, I think, 4 years, just over 4 years. I think the original BOFA was like September 2019, I think I want to say. And here's the thing, D won that. So we're going to run it back. And I have assembled a tournament comprised entirely of either people who are helping out with the stream or people who within the Super Pro Wrestleverse who are friends with D. So without further ado, let's run down that tournament. So we're opening contest. Will be Spin and Otar. We're going to have Casper Weiss, who is Eamon by the way, against Dino. Raibuka versus me. We got you versus Jen. We got Swedish versus D. We got Duncan versus Mark. We got Henry versus Elijah King, aka Rep. And Andrew Everett versus Courtney Rush.
The star match.
So without further ado, I'm going to set up the bet. And I will repeat this all the time throughout the stream, but if you are in the position to do so, please donate to that GoFundMe. The command you can put in the chat is !D. I'll bring up the link and you can donate there. The betting is live for the first match. Bet your hot dogs and or handshakes, or both.
I'm just currently placing my vote.
Spin formerly Casey Logan Jim.
Keep being in the middle of making a tweet or an Instagram post and then getting distracted by hearts.
For those that don't know, Hippo's in a good mood because Hearts won today.
I am in such a good mood that you will not be getting me off the ceiling.
So yeah, and so let's see. So it's kind of even on the thing. Without further ado, let's start this first match. The initialization of BOFA 23. So Hippo, who does the methodical base benefit?
I missed everything you just said because the cat was yawning and I was looking at him.
I asked, who does the methodical base benefit?
My brain's just gone blank. to clarify, in the hour since I last spoke to Ginger while we were watching the Hearts game, I have also managed to have a couple of drinks, and I'm on a different planet today.
I mean, it's something worth celebrating.
It is. The last time we beat Celtic at Celtic Park was 2007, and I still had 2 parents at that point.
Jim says whoever's the Dom, I guess.
That is true.
Well, I think that's you out the window.
Yeah, that is definitely me out the window.
I'm going to try and set something up later as well, like obviously once there's more people in here, because I'm starting a bit earlier than usual. Maybe something like, because I've got the fucking stockpile, you know, so maybe like people donate and I'll give them a few games for the stockpile. Steam codes. Welcome in, Chainsaw.
Stockpile. Hi, Chainsaw. We do love a stockpile in this household.
How you doing, Chainsaw? You missed the big spiel. Long story short, we're raising money for D. Lost their home in a tornado. And yeah, hopefully we, because the GoFundMe's already been doing very, very well. And we're just basically hoping to add a wee bit more to it. Yeah, like, that'd be a nice idea, Jim. Like, I'm done with this game, you have it. Kind of. So, since you missed what we're doing here, Chainsaw, we're running a tournament. This is BOFA 23. The first and only BOFA we have run before was in 2019. It was actually the first Fire Pro Twitch stream that I ran, and D actually won that, so that's why we're running it back. Also, you'll hopefully get to see the new move I made up today.
Ooh.
It is one of D's moves, and it is named for their Twitter handle, Nicolepsy.
I'm very excited about this.
I think you'll like it a lot, actually, Hippo. Also, you'll finally get to see the revamped Pump Hippo Powerbomb.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, went for the sweet volley high there, didn't quite get it. Hey Kiwi, how you doing? Not quite, Jim, not quite, but it's basically the same as before, but it goes into the horny pin. And whoever wins this as well, I don't know, they'll get a title shot or something, I don't know.
Prize to be determined at a later date.
Yeah. Absolutely, Chainsaw. I was saying there, the GoFundMe's already been doing very, very well. We're just hoping to add a little bit extra to it. I've imagined it's going to be slow going to begin with because I've started earlier than usual, but hopefully we add a bit more to it. Code luminous green. I was waiting on someone making that joke, Roberta. How are you doing?
I muted myself very, very briefly there to watch a Hearts video. I promise I'm going to put my phone down and stop that.
You're right to be excited, is the thing.
It's been a very, very weird Saturday for me.
And Otar advances.
I think I placed a very correct bet.
And that is why they are the Junior Vice Executive Champion.
It is indeed.
So next up will be Howdy Price versus Raibuka. Did I look at that right? No, I looked at it wrong. It's Casper Vice versus Howdy Price.
Hey, that rhymes.
And you know it rhymes, admit it. I will quickly do the BRB screen while I change the music. Where is it? Oh wait, it was just that one. Okay. So get thine bets in. Casper Vice versus Howdy Price. That rhymes, Marge. You know it rhymes. Admit it. So I just got a message for Rush. Because like I said earlier, for anyone that missed it, we were planning on doing Payday 2. Me, Rush, Swedish, and Raibuka in a couple of hours. But Rush has bought Lethal Company, so we might end up doing that instead. And I did say, you know, it could end up Swedish and Raibuka just doing their nuts at us because neither of us have played it before. And Rush has just said, that's what they get. Both were pretty good teachers though, and I'm a good student. You might be in trouble.
Fighting words.
Rush, for like, because obviously we played Phasmo a lot together. So Rush has seemingly forgotten my propensity for getting other people killed.
Yeah, yep, that is true.
Look, so hello Roberta, Kiwi and Zeeb, who have just come in. So we're running a tournament, BOFA 23, the reasoning being that BOFA, the original BOFA tournament, was the first Fire Pro show I ran on Twitch. And D actually, who we're trying to raise money for here, actually won that. Oh, thank you Stream Elements, I was about to do the command, but there you are, right on cue. Yeah, D lost their home in a tornado, and you know, them and their kids, homeless, lost everything, and it fucking sucks. So we're trying to help them. The GoFundMe has already been doing very, very well. We are trying to hopefully add a bit more to it. So please, if you're enjoying the stream, if instead of subscribing or bits or whatever, please donate there instead, because it's a very worthy cause. Dee posted an update earlier today. They have got accommodation sorted, thankfully, just through community help. But obviously there's still a lot of shit that needs sorted. Anyway, our next match is probably going to be fucking shenanigans. Casper Weiss versus Howdy Price. And for those who don't remember, Casper Weiss is a two-time Pew Pew champion. And I'm going to sort out a thing later where, like, people who do donate to the GoFundMe will get, like, I've got that big fucking enormous stockpile of games. I will give you a couple, like, say, like, a few games from that for donating. Because I'm nice like that. And I need to update that list also. You like Dino's music?
Of course.
Why they booing him? He's right. That is some logo as well.
It really
One of my finest works.
As always, game night is a Hearts server first, and a respecting your choices to support football teams that are not Hearts server second.
Obviously, senior official Big Hands Johnson refereeing the entire tournament.
Biggest hands in the West. And the East.
Yeah, you know, like, tournament this magnitude, you don't need a safe pair of hands, you need a big pair of hands.
That is true.
Whereas Dino just has a big, or sorry, Howdy Price just has a big hat.
It's not the same, sadly.
I have big hands, you have a big hat, we are not the same. Shelly! Hello! Hello, Shelly, you're in this tournament. Yes, so we are running this tournament basically because the first Fire Pro tournament first Fire Pro show I ran on Twitch was the BOFA tournament, so we're running the idea back. The tournament is comprised of a combination of people who are helping us out with the stream, or friends of D's, or in many cases both. You join us for Howdy Price, aka Dino Winwood, versus Casper Weiss, aka Eamon. Also, someone just anonymously donated 50 to the GoFundMe. Whoever that was, thank you. You don't need to make yourself known here, but if you make yourself known to me in the messages, I will sort you out with some games from the Steam stockpile. If that is something you wish to do. And as we said, Casper Weiss, you know, two-time Pew Pew champion, so knows what he's doing in the ring, and will be joining me tomorrow for some wrestling watch-along stuff. He's put together a playlist that we're going to work through. I've only added one match to it. That match being the Emi Sakura Miyuki Takase match from the Gattle Move DPW crossover. Ah yes, Shelley, that is our senior official, Big Hands Johnson.
The most important pair of hands in the universe. Because they're so big.
It's a very good match, Shelley. Also, I'm very happy with Eamon's playlist because Shinya Hashimoto's on it. Just yelling in his ear. Morrigan, hello! And also, because like I know I said, you know, please, instead of subscribing or bits or whatever, give to the GoFundMe instead. But what I will do as well, anything like that that does come in, I will like do the maths later and just add it into there myself. I'm just nailing the shit out of him. He's had enough of the shenanigans. Just fucking let him there.
Yeah, that's it, he's done.
I will sort you out with the link for that later, Jim. Yeah, and yep, Roberta called it. It's a Shibata one. Misawa dropkick as well. Well, got him with the body. Koji clutch. Body. Nice crossbody there. Tangles him. Stone cold. I mean, lukewarm. Hoofs him in the balls with the distraction.
Oof.
Right, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you in the plums. Up back to the Koji clutch. Too close to the ropes. I mean, obviously the commentary will be a little calmer today. Not as concerned about staying in character. We're just here to have fun, Maggle.
Hell yeah.
Cover. And howdy Price advances with the body.
It's a game night on a run then.
Yeah, true heel fashion, refusing to release the pin. Alright, give me a moment. I just realised, because I got distracted talking about this stuff, I didn't run down the card for everyone. So the next match is myself versus Raibuka. Then we've got Hippo versus Jen. Then we've got Swedish versus D. No. Okay, so... Oh god, it didn't save. So Shelley is not in the tournament, but I will... Right. Who's a pervert? Merry Christmas, Tommy Burns. Welcome in. Is this a friend of yours? Scottish football reference, so I'm assuming.
Is it? It might be.
What we'll do... Yeah, because there's always special exhibition matches. Yeah, so Swedish versus D, Duncan versus Mark, Henry versus Rep, and Everett versus Rush. Oh, Shelley wants to fight a bear. Which bear?
Oh.
I've got like 4 of them. We've got the regular bear, we've got a panda, we've got Paul our bear, and we've got the hockey playing bear, Wayne Gritsley.
I forgot about the hockey playing bear.
That's a good point, Roberta. The timing of Shelley's not in this tournament, and then like immediately getting the Helen Lovejoy. Oh! All right. So next up, bets, of course. Next up is myself versus Raibuka. Get thine bets in. Yeah, let's go me.
I think I'm going to be Team Raibuka for this one. Sorry, Ginger.
Dare you? I trained him. I created him. I can just as easily destroy him.
I created him. I can take him out.
And what is that? I literally created everyone in this tournament, so like...
that is true. I'm on a bit of a kick for underdogs today.
That's fair.
You see.
No worries, Shelley. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I brought him into this world. He's my boy. Oh no, the music's fucked. I must have forgot to fix it after, what'd you call it? Score goals.
Oh, yeah.
Let me guess, I forgot. Right, I did fix mine.
Oh, hello, Dino.
Hey, Dino.
There he is.
How you doing?
I'm awake and went through the madhouse known as American consumerism around the holidays.
Oh no.
But I'm home.
Oh god, he just killed someone in the crowd. You're through to the next round, Dino.
Oh, what?
Fight.
Yeah, we're running a tournament. BOFA.
Okay, I'll bite. What's it stand for?
Good value at low, low prices.
Perfect.
I mean, technically it's Battle of Falkirk, but like, even though the abbreviation of Falkirk is FK, but shut up, don't worry about it.
There are no rules here. It's Falkirk.
Yeah, you were giving them the body.
Oh shit! A boof.
That's right. Zabe, next weekend, of course, the stream will be the annual Super Pro Wrestle Christmas show, the War on Christmas. Which is a way better name than Season's Beatings.
Yes.
True. We also would have accepted Welcome to the Jingle.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that was good too.
You can have it. I have a logo. I only did it once. I stuck with Album Night Christmas, but I have a sexy Santa posing with a and it's called Welcome to the Jingle. So.
I did one once, 1 year called, back in the 2K days, I did one called, it was just called Christmas Cracker, and the poster of it was like, I put Robbie Coltrane in a Santa hat.
Wow.
Which is a very, you know, like, it's not a reference that most Americans are gonna get, but like...
No. But it's still delightful. I mean, even if you're not familiar, it's Robbie Coltrane in a Santa hat. Like, the guy legitimately had Santa energy his whole life. So.
Not in Cracker, he didn't.
Love it.
So the tournament this year, Dino, is comprised of a combination of people who are helping out with the stream and friends of D's. And in many cases, both.
Perfect.
He papered me. I want to make a Japanese wrestler, Roberto, a die-hard gimmick and give him a label lock called the Nakatomi Plata.
Perfect. Can you make someone with, like, not the same size hand as Big Hands Johnson, but sort of like a notch below? Hand scrapper? He's submission.
And he's still got that taunt because I used that for the recording the post-match promo for Squad Go Scramble, and I forgot to change it back. Hey, just to be clear, you lot, you know, like, I've not got the mods on. I can't choose who wins and loses.
Always got to put yourself over though. You're the booker man.
That is... no, Rogi's the booker man. He won.
Oh yeah, that is true. I forgot about that.
He's got the mug. He's got the mug to prove it. All right, next up is Hippo versus Jen.
Hey!
Win or lose, you're still not getting me off the ceiling this week. So.
My darlings, if you will avert your attention to the chat whenever you can.
Oh my god. My god. Oh, Dino, are you aware? Have you been made aware of what happened today?
Do I want to know?
Hearts won. We beat Celtic 2-0.
What?
Yeah.
You're kidding me!
No.
That's wonderful! Oh, congratulations!
It's very Merry Christmas.
Very,
Very Merry Christmas.
I'm putting that picture in the chat for everyone, by the way.
So good.
Wow! That's amazing!
Yeah. We haven't beat Celtic at Celtic Park since 2007, so that is really good for me.
So get your bets in. It is Hippo versus Jen. Hippo, who has not lost a match in a good long while now.
You know, just up to Hippo stuff.
I'm still legitimately jazzed about the fact that you got that fucking Hearts won. What? My sister's team won this week too. Like she follows American style football, and her team is the Raiders. The final team they did was 63 fucking points, which is unheard of these days, especially from that team.
It's been a good weekend.
It's been a good week for everyone. I'm so happy. Let's do this. We got Sexy Santa in the chat.
Okay, Paul, at you.
At me.
Get you.
Look at me go.
The exact dance that Hippo did when Hearts won.
It is. I cheered so loudly I scared the cat.
Oh.
Also, your team won Squad Goal Scramble, Hippo.
Hey, that's my boys.
You were on the team with Billy Daiquiri. The team was called the Daddy Issues.
Yeah, that's... yep. Some people have dads, some people have issues, you know.
Get you a Hippo that can do both. Santo punch to begin with. Sharpshooter, because Jen's Canadian.
Of course.
Hippo, they're cool and well I never.
Me, no, I'm well behaved.
Yeah, you legit haven't lost in years.
Yeah, I'm on a run that Hearts can never be on at the moment. It's good for me. It's good for the soul.
You've held that title since April of last year.
God.
Easily, Zeeb. Easily the longest reigning champ in Super Pro Wrestle. Like, it is not close. And the Hippo staple, the titty smack battle.
Yep.
Who would be second place? Maybe a Meditai, if we're counting the Menage a Trois championships. Honestly, Zeeb, even though all belts count, it's probably still a Meditai. Because they've held them for quite a wee while. Like, the most defendingest champion we've ever had was... in fact, that was Morrigan, actually, when he had the Twitch.tv championship. Defended it an inordinate amount of times. Get cheeked.
Amazing.
Big day sent on.
Yes. Ooh, eye cartilage.
Get motorboyed. Biting Hippo? Really?
If you don't want me to bite, you have to tell me prior to the match.
Yeah, you gotta establish those rules.
Yeah. It's in the contract when you meet me that I will just bite sometimes.
Some people just sign.
Well, I don't know if you've ever noticed it before, Dino, but Hippo has a move in the game where their opponent tries to choke them and it just makes them more powerful.
I believe I've seen it on display. It brought back shades of my... God, I love that move. Shades of my very old and very outdated gimmick, Naughty Body Ramos. Who, every time he got chopped, he would literally just expose his tits more. So harder.
Get eaten.
Chops look fun, Jim, but I guarantee you it really depends who's chopping you and what your pain threshold is.
And if you're into that.
Apparently one of the worst people to give them is actually Go Shiozaki.
Yes, I've seen... oh god, yeah.
Hippo, you're just getting suplexed right now.
I am. It's unfortunate I am into that.
It's fun. My current goal is to find someone who can black hole slam me. Good, good. I'm coming in. Oh, okay. Bam! Black hole slam.
Hippo wins lol.
I'm just unbeatable.
You know what this means though, Hippo?
What?
It's you and me in the next round.
Yeah, it is. The creator of all versus the creator of Game Night. Although technically you also created Game Night, so the creator of all.
Next up is Swedish versus D. And where the match where you will get to see the move I made up. It's called knee collapsy.
Interesting.
Named for D's Twitter handle.
That's good promotion work right there.
So betting is live, Swedish versus D. And since it's D's match, I'll put the alert in the thing. Don't forget why we're doing this. Scotty 2 Clarky, Destroyer, who you got? Dino, who does the methodical pace benefit?
I mean, those who are actually into thinking instead of just going into the fight balls to the wall. Or were you asking specifically?
I don't even know what I was asking anymore. I'm just saying words.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh god, it's the asshole.
Which honestly was a bit of an inspiration by Will Forte's ESPN classic commentary sketch from Saturday Night Live.
Can I get you to shut the door, please? Thank you. Okay.
Some powerful ass lights they've got in the ring there.
I was gonna say, blinding.
There's just no messing around here. Here we go. I'm just going for the big ass moves early on here. Knee to the bum bum. Oh, I thought he was going for the Michinoku driver there. It does seem to like those. Oh shit, ground and pound. Who you got here, Hippo?
I'm not sure actually.
Get kersplatted.
I haven't placed a bet for this one.
I mean, our boy Swedish is good on the mat.
That is true.
There's the Michinoku driver. Fuck you, I'll cover you. Dropped on the dome again. The D just says, get brainbustered, idiot. Hey Bobby, how you doing? Nicolepsy! Breaks the back like so with the knee. Holy shit! You fool!
Nice.
Oh look, another move that I invented.
Let's say.
Get brainbuster full. This is why we always have to eat steaks with spoons and catering.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Love a good battle cry.
Oh shit at me, Swedish says as he comes in and loses.
Unfortunate timing there.
That said, you lost to the person that we are doing this whole stream to raise money for. So it's only fair. You did the right thing. Put over the star of the show. Alright, quickly change the music and we will get the next one up. Duncan, I'll put the betting up right now. Duncan Furious, Mark and Sony. How are you doing today, Dino?
Still waking up, stretching, like a cat. I'm sanding my toes and everything. No, I'm okay. I woke up early. I did a podcast with Sam, the VA mod, and then went and did my errands for today, and then I might have to do some recording later on tonight. So I got a pretty busy day that I'm just like, oh yeah, today's gonna be busy. It just really didn't. I wasn't dreading it, so I like being fun busy.
Yeah, for Bobby or anyone else who missed this, so we're raising money for our friend Dee, who unfortunately lost their home in the Clarksville tornado the other week, leaving them and their kids homeless. Thankfully, they put out a thing today just saying that they'd managed to get accommodation, that sort of through community help, but obviously there's still a lot of financial consideration, things like food, money, like clothing, things like that. So it's already been doing very well, the GoFundMe that a family friend set up for it so far, but just obviously every little bit helps. So starting out with this tournament with a combination of friends of theirs and people who are helping out with the streams, because we're going tomorrow as well. And yeah, without further ado, Duncan Furious, Mark and Sony. Should be a banger. I can't believe I have to fight Hippo.
Winner gets to keep game night.
Oh, that was on the line, is it?
Well, it is now. It also just means the winner has to keep renaming the server and all of the chats in it every 2 days. So. Our football chat's name got updated 4 times today.
Hello, Phantom Werewolf. We're doing good. We're here trying to raise money for a friend of ours who lost their home in a tornado last week. So, not exactly the best circumstances, but try to raise a bit of money for them. The GoFundMe that a family friend set up, there's a link there. It's been doing pretty well so far. We're just trying to help it out a bit. We're doing this for about another hour or so. Then Swedish Ace, Raibuka and Courtney Rush are going to be jumping in to join us for some games. Probably either Payday 2 or maybe Lethal Company, which myself and Rush haven't played yet. But it looks a lot of fun, looks our kind of thing. And then after that we're going to wind down with some Jackbox. And Andrew Everett's going to come in for that as well. And we're going again tomorrow as well. We're going to be doing a little bit more Fire Pro then. Then Eamon, Dee, the friend who lost their home, their partner's going to come in and we're going to do some wrestling watch-along stuff. And then myself, Mark, who you can see there in the ring in the pink and blue. And me, Mark, Shelley Deathblock and Repelec are going to get together to do some Monster Camp. probably followed by more jackbox. How are you doing yourself, Phantom? Hope you're doing well. Like Dee, the friend who lost her home, they're doing a bit of, like, considering the circumstances, they're doing okay. But obviously there's a lot to take in, there's, you know, it's a tough time, you know, especially, you know, this time of year. So we're just trying to help out how we can. I've not seen that, Jim. I'll need to check it out. When's the DLC out, Jim? Don't get forked. Hippo. Oh no, has it done that thing again?
What thing?
Oh, I was worried for a second that like that thing the other day when Discord kept fucking muting itself on me.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. But yeah, Hippo. Mark's bleeding.
I know he is, that's why I'm being quiet.
I feel like Mark just busted himself open or allowed it to happen because he knew that Hippo was watching.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend. Currently for legal reasons.
Yeah, I noticed that on Facebook, and I was like, "Is that a bit, or is
It
this
is.
like...
So I'm comfortable now because it did fix the problem I was having. There's a guy at work who was being persistently creepy.
Oh.
And the only social media site I had this person on was Facebook. So I approached Mark, like you do when you had been like an emo on the internet in 2008 with a scheme about getting together and being my fake boyfriend.
Right.
And it worked. But now we have just decided we've committed. So Mark and I are just dating for legal reasons now. In the same way that Chris and I are married for tax reasons, you know? Plus, we would be really hot together, so...
You would.
Yeah.
I feel that this is running up to a ploy where Mark fakes his own death, but, you know.
Yeah, as Jim says, the legal poly.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark would love to fake his own death.
He would. I would get the insurance money if we do it this way, so...
He's been on wrestling Twitter long enough to pull it off. Come on.
He really has. Let's be honest, Game Night would support that.
Oh, periodic table there, but too close to the ropes. Oh, I don't know if I ever pointed it out to the chat, or like in the Discord or here, but if anyone didn't notice, at Squad Goals Scramble, the new backstage interviewer guy, John Bunsen, that's the molecular man, by the way.
Love that.
Secret identity, you know. He's got a press hat and everything. It rules.
El hombre de las moléculas.
Mark just taking a breather there. I mean, the blood loss will puff you out, you know.
Oh, it will.
Shining Wizard. Duncan
Not my
advances.
boyfriend.
Oh no, looks like someone needs to tend to his wounds.
Oh no. I'm going to be distracted for a match, Ginger, so just...
Okay. You say that. Like, Hippo's just going to make the wounds worse.
I am a vampire.
Like, you're supposed to be dressing the wounds. It seems like you're pressing them into the wound.
Alright. Next match is Henry versus Rep.
Oh.
I realise I've just put Rep in there in the betting thing instead of Elijah King, but it counts, don't worry about it.
It's true.
I mean, it's not, they all know Elijah King's Rep, it's fine. Yeah, Elijah King, Replit. I was tempted to put in War Bacon as a proxy, but, you know. So yeah, since we started streaming this, by the way, the GoFundMe has jumped up by €90.
Nice.
Hey!
Very nicely done. Hey Raibuka, how you doing? Oh yeah, so Raibuka, while we're here. So Rush messaged me and said that they've bought Lethal Company, so we might end up playing that instead. Or maybe do a little column A, little column B, we'll see. But it would lead to you and Swedish having to guide us for a bit. Lethal Company would be easier for you. Okay, we might give that a go then. Yeah, so like I wanted to buy it anyway, Zeeb, because I'd watched like Rep and Gen BI and that play it. And then like when I was planning this, both Raibuka and Swedish were like, you should check it out, you'll love it. That noise being me just changing the way I'm sitting because joints suck.
Yes, they do. They absolutely do.
And of course,
I had to resort to laying on a body pillow because my hips. They do not lie.
Elijah King, you're of course no stranger to winning tournaments here in Super Pro Wrestle. The winner of the first ever C64 Summit.
Oh, quick question though, if he was a stranger to winning tournaments, would it be an awkward first meeting?
Possibly.
Okay. I wouldn't know how I would react if I won a tournament, but I'm pretty sure I would not know what to say. Would go in for the hug or the handshake? I don't know. Never won a tournament before. Gorgeous escape there.
And of course, both men former Super Pro Wrestle Grand Champions.
Ooh. Eskimo champions, as they would call it. No more coffee for me. That was cool.
Yeah, dancing around that enziguri attempt there.
I always wanted to see someone try to attempt to do like the Trouble in Paradise or the butterfly kick, but they just kept missing, and so both of them kept going, trying to attempt it, and it just leads to a beautiful ballet-style exchange.
That said, here in Super Pro Wrestle, we call that move the Sweet Volley High.
Well, there you go. I want multiple Sweet Volley Highs. Killer show.
Also, this piece of music from one of my favourite parts of the Final Fantasy VII remake. The bit where Aerith brains that guy with the chair. With a smile on her face, no less.
I mean, how could you not smile if you're about to brain someone with a chair?
She fucking wallops him as well, it rules. Does like his frog splashes, does Elijah King. Sexy figure four.
Like, I would have loved to have done like a classic wrestling gimmick as a chubby boy and do the full figured four.
Big ass knee in the corner. Sometimes you just gotta drop your opponent on their bonds.
Ooh, 2.9. That's it, it's over. Oh, gonna go for more. Pay for it. And now making the figure look like his queen. There's a tight heel hook right there as opposed to the one that Hiko Takada did. That's the throwback. Be sure to check out Sam the VA Mods podcast on Monday. Oh, Kid Rana, Spaceman style! We talked about Nobuhiko Takada. The Sweet Chinwag podcast.
Jim says there was actually a taunt in the workshop that did the finger penis thing.
Oh, really, Jim? Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, like, because that was the old Crazy Max taunt. Dima used to do it. Or are you talking about the Michael Scott finger penis? Wait, where's he going? Did he moonwalk DDT?
Yep.
As you do.
As you do. Fred Astaire said that was some of the best DDTing you'd ever seen.
Oh, kicks the leg out the leg.
Ah! How was that not it? Oh, that's like the worst season, Jim. That's it. It's over.
Elijah King advances. Big old 98. Alright, change the music over and last first of the match.
Our way.
I should set up Star Wipes.
Yes.
So get your bets in for Courtney Rush versus Andrew Everett.
Oh boy.
I think we all win in this one.
It's true.
There we go. Get a bit. Oh, yeah. People favouring Rush in this one. Just a couple of big dogs.
Arf, arf.
Woo, woo, woo. Your secret's safe with me, Ragdoll.
What secret?
I can't tell.
Shh, it's a secret.
Oh, and music not working again. Fuck. Wake up and smell the coffee.
I can. It was in a plastic cup. There's a big dog. That's the fur on his jacket, right? That's not Miney climbing on him.
It's technically a towel, but it was the closest looking thing I could find.
Okay. So you broke the kayfabe of the design, and now I feel stupid. So I'm gonna go hide this.
Oh.
There's a ton.
See our Daredevil. Welcome in. Oh, the old Indies music, so I forgot to change it out.
I love it. This is John Bovey. Bovey opposite band.
I do want to try and make the Everett special at some point.
Wow. He will lose his mind. What is this piece of music from, Ricky?
Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Ah, sounds like a really cool 80s montage where the main character and the love interest are going on a date through the city.
Is the game's that game's remix of Goromajima's theme. So, who you got here, Dino?
You're gonna make me choose between my friends!
You're goddamn right.
You know what? Big Hands Johnson, that's who I go for.
Who wins the fans?
No! I'm gonna go take care of the cats while they're fighting each other.
My tablet's just kicked in. Sorry. Yawning.
5 minutes gone.
Man, you're getting all of the comfy noises in.
Yeah.
That's a tablet, yeah.
Asthma with Hippo.
Yeah, I think the
Good call, ever so British. I refuse your question. I don't have to choose any of them. Why can't we have both?
Get you a Dino who can do both.
It's true.
Kick to the gut and you're to blame.
Now, damn it! Now I'm thinking of John Bovey, opposite lyrics of that. Stabbed in the butt, and you're not to blame. You give hate a good name. Damn it! How are big dogs able to land on their feet so much?
Yeah, that's maybe cats.
I was gonna say.
That's gimmick infringement, Everett.
Mind rigging situation bring them the elements of their cat children.
Oh, you did the deal.
He did the deal. Rush kicked out of the deal. Ah!
It's like you can't, like how you can't powerbomb Kidman, you can't hit toss Andrew Everett, seemingly.
I'm pretty sure if you tell him that, he'll get a little kick out of that. You can't hip toss a giant.
Get kicked. Dino, have you ever been here when I've had Everett on stream while he's wrestling in a match in Fire Pro?
No.
He reacts to everything like, ah, fuck, oh, ah.
Perfect.
Because of course he does. Oh, here they go. Uh-oh. Big dog going up top. Get sunset flipped. Rush advances.
Oh!
And just looking at the betting, Rush got 69% of the vote. So our next match is Otar Oddball versus one you, Dino.
No.
Yeah,
No.
we're gonna just jump straight in.
No. I don't even wrestle. I haven't wrestled since 2018. Oh God. Oh God.
And truncated entrances.
Am I coming out the bad touch?
No. No.
Like, that's not me. What dickhead I'm a roommate with. Howard, please win so I don't have to hear you complain. Goddamn. Yeah, hit him harder. Cartwheel, love a cartwheel.
I was about to say I did fix the logic so you were doing that a lot less, and now you've done it twice in this match already.
Yeah. I'm like, when did you do that? Was it in a dream? Or...
I literally did it today.
It's funny because he's wearing cowboy boots and you just see him fly over.
Oh, come off it!
I told you, man. It's your you pick that one long-winded move. It's gonna spam it. Like in 2K, when people do that back roll head scissors, I fucking hate it. But no matter who has it, it's always one that loops.
Mm.
So. Oh wow, he's doing something. That's crazy. Howard getting very confident in himself. Working the gut.
I mean, the first round, you beat a 2-time Pew Pew champion.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Like the famous Kobashi Sasaki eye gouge kickoff. Wait, is that a moist William that he gave him?
No, it was Noogies.
Oh, Noogies. That's his favorite part of the candy bar. Over Manhattan.
Yeah.
He actually does look cool with that stance. Yeah. Explaining to someone how he likes his victory sandwich, but I don't think he's going to get it today. Oh, dropping that taint job. Oh, the test in the saddle. And a spinning Tom holds.
I had to do it.
He didn't take the leg, though. Boxing in mirrors. There's breath with a fist of fucking fire.
Those lukewarm punches.
I was gonna say, it's just a notch above Shane McMahon boxing punches. They're more annoying than impactful. Got a chair. Gee. And yes, it is hot in a very, very thick coat and suit upper with a cowboy hat. Will Smackage! Able to escape.
Body.
A boot. One boot. 2 count. Not enough boots. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what Drew's like when he watches one of his end matches on this.
That's just mean! You fuck! He just screams out, kind of in the same way that Matt Berry screams bat on What We Do in the Shadows.
Bad!
Ow! To the saddle, again and again!
Going up top.
From a distance, no! Oh no, don't hurt me.
2 too
That's
long.
it. I told you! No victory sandwich for Howard. I'm locking the door so he can't come in, but he always forgets the food. I want a peaceful night tonight.
Otar to the semis. To take on the winner of me versus Hippo.
Oh shit. Coffee water.
Get your votes in. Vote carefully.
It is time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Winner keeps game night.
Oh shit!
Winner becomes king of game night.
The stakes are high, and I did say steak.
69 points have been bet on Hippo.
Nice.
You can't see me, but I'm wiggling my eyebrows.
The fact that you took them off of your head to wiggle them is very impressive.
Well, again, we'll do the truncated entrances. Me! Hippo!
Yay!
There we are.
Fight!
Ow! You and your hubris.
Honestly.
Ah! Kicking out my special move on a 1. Eat then. Learn to work.
This could go on forever.
Son of a punch. Get elbowed. You can't say I don't know you.
That is true.
My titties, I'm not supposed to get smacked in them.
You made a mistake wrestling me then.
Yeah, true. Pump Hippo power bomb. That's just me trying to fix your back.
Thank you, it needs it. I'm real creakety crunchety these days.
Big same. Waiting for Sagat. I'm very proud of that move, man.
Why would you choke me, Ginger? Have you not ever learned?
Oh, you know, try to fire you up a bit, you know? This is a very us-coded match, you know, me turning up with a set of trunks with Uwu written on the back.
It is very us.
Ibuka says that he hopes I have the sleeper hold to finish off what the tablets started.
I've drank half a can of Iron Brew and I'm slightly more awake now.
Oh, shit! Who would have thought blood had such caffeine in it? One could only guess who this chop-off is benefiting more. Love it! Ooh.
As close as hearts were to ruining my weekend today. Not the knee, Ginger, not the knee.
I'm slapping the thigh because that's how you know it hurts in wrestling.
The hip bump, can you do a John Woo version where it sends them all the way back into the turnbuckle? Beep and boop.
Sit up there, you.
Whoa!
Damn, Ginger.
Damn fine elbow.
This means you're now king of game night and therefore they're your responsibility. Ha ha,
no.
sucker.
What have I done?
In his first act of being drunk with power, he removes the Fraser rule.
Well, the thing is, I just don't know what to do about those tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
Oh god!
No.
D versus Duncan up next. Get your bets in. For reasons. I'm trying to kind of race through it now because I realised how fucking late it's getting.
I've changed the name of the server.
Let me see.
Fight.
What is it with this tournament and choking?
I mean,
Yeah, fair point. Also fair point, Swedish. And biting and blood. What have we done with this tournament? The Kink Cup
The
is,
King Cup.
is Swedish has delegated it. Back to the choking.
Ooh, that wind is getting worse. My window frame is shaking slightly.
Also, Swedish says that Big Hands Johnson is a cuck because he loves to watch but doesn't get involved.
Every wrestling promotion needs a cuck. It's not even a joke, it's just a simple fact.
It's a fact. Like, if you look at your wrestling history,
There's always going to be one. You are such a precious little angel, Arnold.
Jamming forks in people's heads. Oh, nice reversal. The G-Spot climax is originally what I was going to call the C64 Summit chainsaw. The Dusty Gazongas Tag Team Classic. And choking out Duncan. Right, again, let's race through. We were taking it too slow, I think. Next up, oh god, it's Rep versus Rush.
Ooh.
Betting is live, let's go!
Fight!
Snap suplex. So who you calling for this one, Dino?
I think Dino has passed on. He's not dead. He dropped out. That's the word I was looking for. Not passed on.
Rip Dino.
Jesus Christ. It's been a long day.
Lest we forget. During my team meeting yesterday, we were missing someone, so we asked where he was, and our boss initially said he was no longer with us, meaning our company. That was a fun 5 minutes of freaking out. Yeah, that's what I would assume as well, you know, like, they didn't think it through. Rush going for it here. Going for it. They're both trying to finish this one quick, I think.
I think so.
They realise we're pushed for time. Another cover attempt. They're trying to speed run the match. Uh-oh. Gonna get dropped on your dome again. Rep advances.
Oof. This is some tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of speed run that match. All right. Semi-final number 1, me versus Otar. Betting is live. Tournament is saved. Let's go.
Fight.
We're down to 4 in BOFA 23. Oh, my neck. I'm not supposed to get dropped on it.
Well, these things happen.
They do. Get motor locked. On to me. Kick your leg out your leg. Biff, bam, boom. Come on. They shot the fuck. Yeah. Aurora Borealis.
5 minutes gone.
Hey, Rush. Oh, driver. Ah. Come on, speed run. We're on a timer here. You just got eliminated from the tournament, Rush. You got pinned by Rhett. You speed ran that match. Come on. Ah. Waiting for Cigar. Still one of the move names I'm proudest of.
It's very, very good.
Help, I'm puffed out. Aurora Borealis. Ow. Swanton. Chainsaw. I win. Finals for me.
That is the owner of game night, everyone.
Honor everyone. Hundo,
Hell
because
yeah.
it's me. Right. D versus Rep, other semi. No, that kind of semi.
Well.
Betting is live. And so's the match.
Fight.
Speed run, speed run, speed run. Battle of the bodysuits, let's go. Get a heat butted. Who you got, chat? You can bet your points. You should bet your points. Cover attempt. Bet your points now.
Or miss out.
Please bet responsibly or irresponsibly. It's no real money.
Nah.
Hoisted up. Brainbuster.
5 minutes gone.
Shot to the gut. You're to blame.
That gets me every time.
Michinoku driver. Ooh. Gran Hamada style headbutt. Sliding D from D. Hurricane. Cover.
Close.
Rip lands that flying knee. You fool. God, they're just going for it. So many delicious steaks at stake. Hurricane!
So close.
Setting up for that big jumbo lariat. Oh no, I was wrong. Goes Angelito. fuck. He took him out the air with that one.
Damn, I thought that was a match-winning move as well.
Out to Puff. And Rep wins. Which means it's a me and Rep final.
Ooh.
So now I have to batter him for like putting D out of the tournament.
Yep, yeah you do. Legally you do, yes.
Alright folks, betting now live for the finals. Hello Max. You join us. Right in time for the finals. Holly Roode, Elijah King. I have to
Let's
batter Rep
go.
for his cheek. Finals of the tournament of the first several things we're doing this evening. To raise money for our dear friend Dee, who lost her home the other week in the Clarksville tornado. Obviously a very, very shit time for them. Hoping to raise a bit more money for the GoFundMe that a family friend has put together. We've seen these entrances, so skip them. You're getting a Rep.
Fight.
As we said, Rep does have previous for winning tournaments.
That is true.
Break.
No pinning me off that. Get off. Whammo!
Give up.
We've speed ran the final stages of this tournament. No mistake.
Yeah, we have. Gotta go fast.
Get drop kicked, idiot. Flex on me, will you? I'll fucking hit you. Ah, my head. Only two. Come on. We've got things to do here.
5 minutes gone.
You wiggle that thing at me. Don't know where it's been. Stop moonsaulting me. Cover. Come on. Ah, come on, take it home. Ah! Told you, don't wiggle that hang at me. Tap! Tap, bitch. Ah, my face. Tell him to stop jumping on me, Hippo.
Stop jumping on Ginger. It's mean. Or continue, I know you're da.
I thought you were... No, you're everyone's gran.
I'm everyone's gran. I'm Jay's da, actually, now I've said that.
Yeah.
I have one child and 80 grandchildren. Don't ask how that worked out.
Jay's been busy. Get flosion. Ow. Ah! Explosion! Me! I'm winner!
Hey! Look at you go, Ginger.
It is actually, like, I know, like, Raibuka was making the jokes and, oh, he's booked himself to win and stuff. That is actually the first Super Pro Wrestle tournament that I have won.
It has been a long time coming.
Like, literally, I mean, going back to the 2K days. Victory! Going back to the 2K days, the very first tournament I ran that I was in, I went out in the first round. So the fire proing is over. So I'm going to quickly run a match that I've been holding back. Just until Rush and that get here. I've got a guy here you're gonna love, Hippo.
Ooh.
I'm gonna introduce you to a new character.
Is that the Black Parade?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's Albino. The emo luchador.
Oh!
Which is literally just my mate Stu in a blue demon mask. Yeah, no worries. Here's my new guy. Friends, I want you all to give a warm welcome to the newest member of the Wrestleverse, Crab Special.
Started out with a pinch.
Fight.
I mean, who are you to doubt Crab's special? His finisher's the classic pincer movement.
He truly do be scuttling about. I respect it deeply.
I do want to try and make a taunt for him that's just the Zoidberg walk. Every man wants to be him and every crab wants him. Thank you, Raibuka. I'm going to use that for him. Boston Crab. Oh no, he's trying to fool the ref. Don't fall for it, Craig.
Give up.
Nailing him with those pincers.
Give up. Give up.
How's everyone doing tonight in the chat, by the way? You all very well? Oh no, the Nux. Hope everyone's doing good. Try to raise a bit extra for my friend Dee's family friend. Theirs put together a GoFundMe after they lost their home in the Clarksville tornado, which was succeeding to do. I mean, the GoFundMe's already been doing very, very well, but it was like Dee's a delightfully well-liked person. But yeah, obviously very, very rough times. So if you are able to chuck a wee something their way, I'll pop the link in the chat again. And even if you can't, please help spread the word about it, because obviously it's a tough time for them and their kids. So. Oh, classic pincer movement. Ooh. The Stormer. Yeah, the original design for Albino, by which I mean Stu going around our college in a blue demon mask, was to really bring out the emo-ness, because obviously you couldn't have hair on top of the mask, so he would have like his hair coming out the eye hole like an emo fringe.
Oh my god.
Get sat on. Earthquake splash. Get sat on. You know what? Until the gang get here. No worries, British. Thank you so much for coming out. We're going to do another match, and since we promised Shelley a match, and since we are live on Twitch, title match.
Yay! Title match time.
For the Twitch.tv Championship. Fen against Shelley. Referee in charge. Well, big pair of hands. We need Big Hands Johnson for this one. Get your bets in. Or else. Another donation went in a bit ago, by the way, from a Cody Crane, which means we have now raised over €100 for it.
Hey!
Because it has been measured in euros, but yeah. And like I said earlier, anyone who did donate, even if they're doing it anonymously, get in touch with me, even privately. Thank you for letting me know about that, Swedish. Anyone who donated, get in touch with me, even if it's like privately, and I will sort you out with some games from my enormous Steam stockpile.
I know it's not the case, but what I'm imagining is you having like an airing cupboard just full of codes that you open and they all
if
fall
only.
out. They just all fall out onto the floor.
So Fen could be in danger here.
Yeah, they could be. I have really misspelled the word Stardew Valley there. I got Stair Alley. That was horrific.
Here we go.
Fight.
This should be a doozy.
Arnold, are you okay down there, buddy? Strike.
For anyone that doesn't know, Arnold is Hippo's cat, by the way.
Are you breathing? Arnold. Hang on. Arnold. He's just not moved in a really long time. just for the stream's sake, he's sat at the end of my bed where he's been most of today. Are you? Let's have a look. Oh no, he is still. He's fine. He's just like, he doesn't usually sleep in the bed with, like, at all. He refuses to. But he's been super snuggled up today. But he has pulled a blanket on top of himself, so I couldn't see him, so I was a little bit concerned. He's fine. He's shrimping.
Loki does that
been
as well. We've got like a fro on top of our on top of our duvet, and she just likes to like crawl inside it.
Yeah, I've moved the blanket off of him, but he's dead asleep. This cat is.
Yeah, cats will do that.
The thing about this one is, he's dead asleep now. He's gonna wake me up in about 3 hours' time, and just yell in my face until I play with him at 2 a.m. He does like that.
Well, get need.
Hello, Dino.
Hello again. What did I miss?
I won the tournament.
Wow, rigged. Okay.
Literally the first Super Pro Wrestle tournament I've won, by the way.
Wow. I almost quoted Get a Life. You won the tournament? Who did you sleep with?
And now, Fenn defending the Twitch.tv championship against Shelley.
Oh, that was a good animation.
Give up.
He's kneeing the shit out of this poor lad. New champ!
Hey!
Ben might be dead.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, F to Finn.